Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you to this New Year cleanse. So, let's take a moment first to center ourselves. So, let's just close our eyes and take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Gather all of yourself to the present moment. Bring all your energies back to yourself, to the center of your navel. And as we are going to be starting this powerful New Year cleanse session today to bid farewell to this year, let's invoke our guides, our ascended masters, all of your teachers, all of your spirit guides. Let's invoke all the teachings, all the blessings of the ascended masters are flowing before us, within us, upon us. And let this session be guided for the highest and best for each of us present here. And so it is. And then slowly bring yourself back to the here and now. And I would love to have you switch on your videos so that we can have a fun-filled interactive session. Lovely to see you, Anjali, Deepti. Hi, Anamika. Hi, Kirti. Good to see you. Hi, Rajiv. Hi, Garima. Hi, Ravi Kanta. Wonderful to see you all. So, we have a lot to do today as we're preparing to enter a new and refreshing 2022, and we bid adieu to 2021. And through this session, we're going to be taking in all the blessings, learnings, and releasing all the things that did not serve us. So, the way we're going to be doing that is so make sure all of you put yourself on mute. Excellent. All right. And I hope all of you have a paper and pen with you so that, we can write I'm going to be sharing some things with you, some prompts that you can go ahead and write about. So, one of the most important things for this new year that we're going to be working on is how to let go of rigidity and to welcome surrender and flow in our lives. So, this is the theme for today's session, to let go of rigidity in all areas of our life and bringing in surrender and flow. So, through surrender and flow, everything in our life actually becomes much more effortless than when we make things happen, when we put the effort to make things happen. Life is not meant to be as hard as we've made it to be. Life is actually meant to be a very easy flowing journey of joy and bliss. And on this path, every obstacle, every challenge is meant to be looked at as a treasure, which is polishing us. And as we'll take learnings and gifts from it and move ahead in our life. So, this is what we're going to be doing today, discovering how we can open our hearts to connect with this wisdom, which can make surrender and flow so easy in our lives. So, when we operate in our lives from our heart space, that is when things start going as per miraculous divine timing. However, when we operate from our ego self, from our conscious intellect, that's when things become a struggle. That's when things become much more exhausting, tiring, difficult, hard, and painful. And one of the most important ways to be able to access this heart space, to be able to open this pathway, which connects us to all the wisdom that we ever need in life to live the most amazing life, comes through this channel, through a heart. And the first step to opening this heart channel is to let go all the burdens that we're carrying, because we are carrying all the pain, all the emotions, all the struggles that we have ever experienced in life in our heart. And when we don't forgive, when we don't let go of the things, when there is some hurt, anger, disappointment that is still bothering us, that blocks this connection with our divine self, with our highest self. So that is why it is of most importance to actually release and let go of everything that you've been carrying. So today, let's take this time to empty ourselves of all the things that did not go how we wanted them to in 2021. So I want you all to take out your paper and pen, and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to allow yourself to see before your eyes 2021 flashing month-wise from the starting till date. I want you to notice all the things that did not feel so great, all the things that bothered you, all the things that maybe hurt you. Let all of them come to you. All the people who might have said or done things. And as they start coming to you, you can open your eyes and start writing them on a piece of paper. And use a separate sheet of paper, not in your diary. You can maybe take that page out later. So write down all the things that did not go too well, all the things which make you restrict, which make your heart shrink when you think of them. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes. So you don't need to be grammatically correct. Just write down words, sentences, names of people, whatever comes. So on this sheet of paper, write down all the things that did not go well in 2021. So there has been a lot of loss and grief that we saw this year. Any grief that you're carrying in your heart, any pain that you went through, any experiences which really hurt you, broke your heart, or any disagreements, any conflicts with anyone, any failures, any disappointments. You can write all of that down. Any relationships which have been challenging for you, write all of that. Patterns in you which feel stuck, your own habits that you're stuck with, which do not feel so good. Write all of that down. So, first and foremost, for those of you who joined late, we're going to be releasing things, all the burdens from this year. Because unless we release the baggage that we're carrying, we cannot connect with our higher selves. We cannot open our heart space. So it's very important to release and let go. And once all of you are done, you can send a thumbs up in the chat or make an icon. And those of you who've joined late, you can all switch on your videos. We would love to see your faces. Hi, Ambika.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
I know, same here. It's been long. I haven't attended your
Yeah,
session.
yeah, good to have you. All right. And now, once you're done writing it, I want you to draw a big circle around it. All the text that you've written, make a big circle around it. One more minute for those of you still writing. And then on top of this circle, I want you to put a number of the intensity of this whole circle. So, on a scale of 0 to 10, how strong is everything that you've put in this circle? So, 0 meaning not at all, 10 meaning it has a lot of stuff and it's strong. So, on a scale of 0 to 10, right on top of that circle, how strong is this circle? And write that number in the chat as well. How strong is all of this baggage and the circle? So we have a lot of tens. That's great. 8, 5, 7. Very good. Make sure you put everything. Don't leave anything behind. 9. Excellent. 3. All right. So now So Radhika, zero means that I mean there's absolutely no charge, and 10 means that these things that I've put have a charge. So any number in between you can put.
No, I am good. I have nothing that I regret. I have no
Okay,
feelings for
okay,
anything. I have no negative feelings at all.
okay. All right, then it's fine. All right, great. So now we're going to do some faster EFT tapping to first empty out all of this baggage in this circle. Okay, so let's get ready. So, for all of you who are new, who are joining us for the first time, so we are going to be doing faster EFT, in which we are going to be tapping on certain meridian points using these two fingers. So, the first point is this forehead, second is side of the eye, third is under the eye, and fourth is collarbone, right here. And when I tell you, squeeze your wrists like this. Okay. And I'm going to guide you along with it, and you have to repeat loudly with me. Okay. So let's close our eyes one more time and think of everything that you've put in this circle. And notice all the emotions in your body, the sensations, the anger, the hurt, the disappointment, the frustration, the hopelessness, the sadness. Notice whatever emotions are there in that circle that are coming up in your body. Feel them fully for the last time. See what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel everything fully for the last time. And now open your eyes and look at a point in front of you above your eye level. So find a point in front of you at above your eye level. Look at that point, and we're going to start tapping together and repeat loudly with me, starting with the forehead. I eliminate, release, and let go all sadnesses, all fears, all emotional traumas. Side of the eye, I release and let go all the angers, all the disappointments, all the resentments, all the guilts. Under the eye, I release and let go all the feelings of judgments, all the abandonments, all the betrayals. Collarbone, I release and let go all the helplessness, all the hopelessness, all the rejections. I release and let go all the fears of no control. I release and let go all the anxiety, all the failures, all the pains. I release and let go all the feelings of jealousy, any insecurities, and everything else. I release and let it all go today. Take a deep breath, blow it from your mouth, squeeze your wrist, and say peace. And now close your eyes and let's go to one of the happiest memory of your life. It could be a memory with your loved ones, or when you're traveling, or when you were really blissful in nature, any happy memory that comes to mind. So imagine it like it's happening right now. Feel it fully and enjoy it. And as you're enjoying this memory, feel that happy feeling in your body, spreading like a beautiful color. And then take another deep breath, squeeze your wrist, and say peace. And then leave your wrist. And once again, let's go and look at your circle. Notice the intensity, what has changed, what's left, and what number are you feeling on a scale of 0 to 10 now? And write that in the chat. For some of you, the number could go up. For some of you, the number could come up, down, or it could remain same. Whatever it is, it's all perfect. So just mention in the chat whatever number you're feeling. Excellent. Very good. And once again, feel whatever number is left, all the images, all the faces, all the emotions that are left in that number. Notice where in your body do you feel it? And then open your eyes and let's do the second round of tapping together. Make sure you look up and not down. Looking up, repeat with me. It's safe to release and let go. All the baggage, all the burden that I've been carrying, whether from this year or from before. It's safe for me to release and let it all go now. Whatever I needed to learn from it, I take the learnings and let go of the pain and suffering. All that is stuck in me, it's time to let it all go now. And I let it flow, and I let it flow. And I completely feel relaxed, peaceful, and empty. And take a deep breath, blow it all out, squeeze your wrist, and say peace. And this time, write one happy feeling word with the alphabet K in the chat. Any good feeling word starting with the alphabet K. Come on, everyone, quick, quick. So kindness is taken, so think of something new. Krishna, beautiful. What else? Let's get creative. Kudos, wonderful. Knowingness. Kirti, adorable. Cool. Kiss, wow, that's nice. What else? Kite knowledge. Okay, wonderful. What else? Knowledge, karmic, king size. Excellent. What else? Calm. That's smart, Chandni. Carefree. Excellent. Keen. Yeah, that's a good one. Wonderful. Kinetic. Take another deep breath, squeeze your wrist, and say peace. And then leave your wrist. And once again, let's go and check. Notice how things have changed, how the memories have started changing, and notice whatever is left and write that number in the chat on a scale of 0 to 10. 3, 3, 6, 0, 6, 4, 4. Excellent. All right. So now let's do one more round of tapping together. Once again, just notice and associate with whatever is left. Anything, any residue, any charge, any emotions. Feel it, see it, and hear it. And then open your eyes and let's tap together and repeat with me. It's safe and fun to let it all go now. It's super easy for me to let it all go. The more I'm letting go, the easier it becomes for me to let it go. The easier it is, the more effortlessly I'm letting it all go. all the things that don't serve me anymore, any negativity that is left in me, any beliefs that are not for my highest and best. I don't need to keep them anymore. I release and let them all go. I forgive anyone who I need to forgive. And I ask for forgiveness from anyone for what I need to be forgiven. And I forgive myself and I set myself free. I'm always whole and complete. I'm always loved, honored, and important. I'm a blessed child of the universe. And I love and accept myself deeply and completely. Take a deep breath, blow it from your mouth, squeeze your wrist, and say peace. And once again, let's go to your happy memory. Close your eyes, feel it, and add something to make it even more happier and joyful as you're enjoying your happy memory. Breathe it all in. And then take another deep breath, squeeze your wrist, and say peace. Very good. So I was looking at some of you. So one of the important things in faster EFT is that when you're tapping and then when you come out of it, it's important to distract and defrag yourself. Okay, so if you catch yourself that you're continuously thinking on a particular line, immediately pull yourself back while you're tapping. And when you're tapping, focus on the sensation of the fingers on your skin rather than your problem. Okay, that is how we're breaking the neural pathways through tapping. Okay, so rather than continuously staying there, focus on your fingers and the touch of your skin. Okay, all right. So now, once again, let's go and check whatever is left. Write the number. Is it all changed? Is there anything left? Just notice. Notice how the memories have started changing, and what's not changed yet, just write in the chat. Very good. Excellent. All right, so let's do one last round of tapping. Let's get ready. So let's look up, smile at the wall. And this time, as you're looking at the wall, I want you to move your eyeballs right and left to the extreme corners of your room. Got it? Let's start tapping as you're moving your eyeballs right and left. And repeat with me. It's amazing and effortless to release and let go. Whatever residues are left, I take in all the learnings and let go of all these memories. And as I'm releasing and letting it all go, I allow these memories to reimprint into something more joyful and peaceful. Everything in my life always happens for my best and highest. Everything is just a medium of growth for me. I live in a friendly universe. The world is a kind and loving place. and I'm always blessed and taken care of. Even at my worst, I have always been taken care of, and I made it. I'm here today, and I'm deeply grateful for all the blessings in my life. And I release and let go anything that doesn't serve me anymore. I love and accept myself deeply and completely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a deep breath, blow it from your mouth, squeeze your wrist, and say peace. And now, with your eyes closed, as you are feeling this amazing feeling in your body, I want you to think about all the blessings that came from all these different challenges in your life. And I want you to write some of them in the chat. What were the learnings from the obstacles that you faced? How did they enrich you? So you can share it in the chat because all of us can actually learn from each other. What were the learnings or blessings from the challenges? Deeper connection with self and my inner knowing. That's beautiful, Ankita. Communication is key. Learn to take care of health. Wonderful. Pulled me out, go guilt mode, made me realize that I'm not in control, a higher power is. So chill out, take it easy. Depend on only yourself. Seeking knowledge. Health is important. That I'm capable of creating the life of my dreams. Wonderful. Answers come when I let it be. Focus on now. This too shall pass. Respecting the place of a season of exhaustion in life. Wonderful. So I strongly believe that nothing ever happens in our life which is not for our best and highest. In that moment, it might not feel like that. Some things take a little longer for us to understand what was the reason it happened, what was the good that came from it. But make sure, make it your agenda in your life to discover that reason. That what was the good that came from that conflict or that trauma or that difficult situation, what was it giving to me, what was the purpose for it, because every obstacle comes with only one motive: to help you move to the higher level in your life, and there's no other reason. And when you choose to make growth and introspective living, then you don't even need to go through suffering and trauma. When you start growing through introspection in life, before something becomes a conflict, if you observe your relationships and immediately take cues, any smallest trigger, if you take it as an option to go introspect, what is this pattern showing me about myself, and instantly work on your that pattern and release it. So that trigger will never become big enough in your life. All the health issues that we face, they're all just your body trying to push you to look into a certain pattern, an unhealthy habit, or some emotion that you're carrying. So, nothing in our life is ever our enemy. Everything is a friend to us, and everything is always looking out for us. So, all we need to do is listen, be open to listening. All right. So now we're going to do something more fun now that we have released and we are energized. Now I want you to take out a fresh piece of paper, or you can also write this in your diary if you maintain a diary. And I want you to write down 10 things that were amazing, joyful, blissful things that happened in 2021. All the things that made you feel joyful, any achievements, the 10 things in 2021 that were amazing and magnificent for you. So take 10 minutes and let's go and write this. And as you're writing it, feel the joy that you felt in that moment and savor it, enjoy it fully. And make sure you notice all different areas of your life, whether it's in your work or it's your personal life, your health, your growth, personal growth. Look at all different areas. All the best things that happened to you in 2021. And in case you have more than 10 things, you can write them as well. But 10 is minimum. One more minute. All right. So while some of you are still writing and we have a minute, let's share some of our amazing achievements with the group because that somehow helps us all remember. Oh, I had something similar too as well. So who would like to share something? You can either share in the chat or you can unmute yourself as well.
Hey Geet, uh,
Hi.
Sapna here. I am traveling, so I don't know if there's a bit of disturbance, but I'd like to share a few things.
Yeah, Sapna, that's you, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
So a few things that I am really proud of for this year. I kind of got over my fear of riding. I started riding, and I can tell you that today I can peacefully ride around, enjoy it. I even learned how to drive. There's a little bit of
Oh,
progress that's needed there, but I really love where I have come all the way.
wow.
I did one solo trip this year. I was really
Wow.
scared of. I'd kind of gotten into a cocoon, so that's something I broke.
Hmm.
Recently, I applied from a promotion, which mostly I'm going to get this year.
Awesome.
So
That's
so
amazing.
those are like the few things that I'm really proud of for myself. Yeah.
Wonderful. And we're so happy for you. Thank you for
Thank
sharing with
you.
all of us.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Who would like to go next? So Lynn says losing weight and traveling. Wow, that's amazing, Lynn.
Hi, Geets. I'll go.
Yes, Anjali, go ahead.
So lots of small things, but one thing which really surprised me is that I began painting, and I had I have so many people. I mean, not so many, but a lot of people who have reached out to me saying that they really connect with the art, and that's like wow, because my art is born out of my personal experience, and then somebody else art is so subjective, but people still finding meaning in it and connection in it. That's been like really surprising and very meaningful. It's been a lovely discovery. And
Yeah.
another discovery is that I'm a dog magnet. I'm a street dog magnet. I just opened myself up, and I have like 100 friends where I'm living for 1.5 years, and I just it's like a security detail. It's a friend in need and joy, and it's insane how they're just drawn to me, and it's so much fun.
Wow. Yeah, that's
And so
so amazing.
I just love that. And yes, Sapna, I also was terrified of driving, but I've learned, and I'm driving an automatic now, and I'm not fully there. I would say like there's 70% more, practice required. But yeah,
Yeah.
I overcame that, and so I agree. High five, high five.
We'll get there. We'll get there
Okay.
slowly with time.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, Anjali. Awesome. And also for all of you, Anjali is an amazing, amazing painter. Anjali, why don't you go ahead and share your Instagram page in the chat so that if anyone would want to see your paintings, they can. She paints these amazingly, divinely guided paintings, which completely make you breathtaking paintings. I mean, lovely work.
Thank you. Thank you
Go
so
check
much.
out her page.
Yeah. There's lots more, but I think I'll give someone else a chance.
All right. Who else would like to share? One more person can share.
I can maybe.
Yeah, Ambika, go ahead.
Well, so there were a lot of things that surprised me about myself this year and last year also. I mean, it's a continuation of last year. First of all, I never thought I would be able to cook because I'm very impatient and I never liked cooking. I've become a very good cook.
Yeah,
I've learned
wow.
cooking, yeah, and I've sort of started enjoying it. And I learned Ayurveda,
Okay.
and I learned a lot about Ayurveda, and it's become a way of life now. And
Wow.
it has made a lot of difference to my life as well. And I started a lot of gardening because of the lockups and all,
Mhm.
and I learned a lot about plants, and the results are there to see. Earlier, I mean, my plants were a mess, so now they are very well kept and good to see, your plants blooming.
Yeah, they're like your babies,
Yeah,
plants.
yeah,
That's
good
wonderful.
knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
these were the highlights. And most important, I have started to work on my own. I never thought that I would start something on my own.
Uh-huh.
I
Like
didn't
your
want to
own,
actually.
like your own entrepreneur venture.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So, I mean, lots
Wonderful.
of other small things, but these were the highlights, I would say.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing. And anyone else would like to share? So one of the highlights that I would also love to share. So this was the first year of my business, Alchemy with Geet, which I started after quitting my full-time corporate job, which was not an easy task to be able to let go of that comfort of a safe, free income. And so it took a lot of risk and guts and a lot of hard work to get on this path. And thankfully, in the first year, I have been able to make myself financially independent up to the same level as my job, which I did not anticipate. So I am really grateful for that. And I have had some really amazing people I met this year, and which have created beautiful relationships. And that I feel has been a highlight of my year. And Dr. Kirti's sharing found this treasure. Nitya, yes, of course. Wonderful. So thank you everyone for sharing. So now we're going to do one last thing. So now on another sheet of paper, I want you to write down I want you to close your eyes. And now I want you to imagine that you are at the same place. We are here together and it's December 2022. And you're sitting and thinking about all the things that have gone amazingly well in 2022, all the miraculous things that you manifested in 2022. And I want you to notice how good it feels for all the things that went so amazing in 2022. And now, from that space, I want you to write down 10 things on that piece of paper that you're grateful for as you're thinking of the year 2022. Noticing how those things have already manifested and how amazing it feels as you're expressing gratitude for all of those things. So go ahead and write on the piece of paper that I'm feeling so blessed to have this, this, and this in 2022. So let's take 5 minutes to write it all down and enjoy it as you're writing it. All the things that you've manifested in 2022.
Jai Ma,
And make sure you cover all areas of your life, all your health issues, work, money, relationships, everything. And you can also share a few of the highlights from those things in the chat. Because I feel when you declare those things, there's some kind of commitment and accountability, and it's like bringing it true. So you can share it in the chat, two, three things that you would have manifested by the end of 2022. Wonderful, Anjali. Driving on highways. And don't feel shy to declare those things out loud in the chat, because we are here all to support each other. So don't feel, oh, what will people think? This is too big or, unrealistic. There's no such thing. Make sure you go all up and go bigger and bigger as you're writing these. Don't hold yourself back at all. Grateful to have created art that connected with hundreds of people and found a home in their hearts and homes, arrived at a sustained prime of health and well-being, healthily offering my pure, true, and free expression with the world, channeled with love, kindness, and compassion. Beautiful. Back to my athletic self. That's amazing, Harshita. Successful entrepreneur, travel to new places, all issues, health issues sorted, gratitude. So, Ambika, I mean, go even bigger than that. Go for something like you're featured in magazines as the most successful entrepreneur of the decade, of the year, make it grand. Grateful and blessed with my new businesses. Wonderful. So think big. Been more loving, patient, and generous than I have ever been. Wonderful. A new forgiving and friendship with my mother. Peak of physical and mental and emotional state. Beautiful. And also, Priya, when you're at your peak of physical, mental, and emotional state, how would your life look like? So add all of those things to it. When your mental health is sorted, what would you be doing? How would you be feeling? Me enjoying with my grandchild, enjoying wedding of my little sweetheart, enjoying my good health, traveling world with my family. That's beautiful. Witness my dog Leo's health thrive and him leading an absolutely ideal, joyful, blessed life a dog can have. How beautiful. Free and expanded. Beautiful. So now let's do a small visualization exercise because it's considered that when you visualize something, even 68 seconds of visualization is equal to 100 hours of physical work put into it. So let's go ahead, close our eyes, take a deep breath. And now I want you to imagine all of these things as they're happening in your life in 2022 with so much ease, with so much joy, and so much love. And how all of it feels so natural, like it's meant to be. Living in that beautiful house, being with an amazing partner, having a healthy body, fit body, having abundance of money to live a life of comfort, luxury, feeling such deeply loving and satisfying relationships. Enjoy all of that and more. Feeling so grateful in those moments when it's happening, when all of those dreams are coming true. Feel that spark in your body. All your cells smiling and so peaceful. And make it even more beautiful, even more grand, even more happier, if that's possible. As you're enjoying all these things, feel your heart expanding with love in all directions. This loving awareness that you are expanding infinitely in all directions, like beautiful waves of colors. Your true essence, that is love. And send these beautiful waves of loving consciousness, loving awareness to 2022. All the colors spreading like rainbow, creating a beautiful path into this magnificent year. All the cells in your body are covered in these rainbow colors, forever guided, forever protected, ascending to your highest self. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, feeling fully integrated, anchored in this reality, feeling whole and complete, and blessed beyond words. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining in today. And I wish from my heart, the highest in me bows down to the highest in each one of you. And may this be the most happiest, prosperous, and healthy year of your life so far. Thank you. Have a wonderful year ahead, everyone. Lots of love. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Bye, Geet. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Thank you.
Geet.
Everyone.
Thank
Nice
Bye.
having
you.
Sapna.
Thank you, everyone. Good to see you, Kantaji.